세븐 따오전 7,000원.
Oh, eggs too. This? I will eat the oyster by itself first. Oh no. 7,000원? Are you crazy? 미쳤어, man? 안녕하세요. 저는 레오입니다. 오늘은 oyster 먹고 싶어. I'm very excited. It's the first time I try oyster in Korea. So let's see, man. 안녕하세요, guys. Welcome back to some food trying beautiful experience. I'm Leo, Italia 사람. Today we're gonna try some amazing oysters. So let's get it. So today I've been brought here in a pretty famous place for oysters. So let's see what this 식당 has to offer.
굴 좋아하세요?
굴 좋아요. 굴 좋아요. 굴 좋아요. I've tried before in my life and so far so good. So let's see the 한국 굴. How is it? Fish in Italy is generally good. By the coast is even better. As you know, Italy is most coast part. So fish is pretty okay. Fish is good. Oyster is not super common, but sometimes, yeah, maybe for special occasion, like one anniversary with the girlfriend, you go in some fancy restaurant where they do like oyster and other stuff. Normally, you don't go eat oyster for like normal weekly dinner or something. And there it is. Oh man, still boiled. 감사합니다. Oyster cookbang.
It's your first time trying?
It's a soup with oyster inside. So they don't give you the oyster to suck. You eat it like this.
Yeah.
Uh-huh, I see.
세븐 따오전 7,000원.
This? So cheap, man.
How much would it be?
So cheap. Well, we don't do this soup, but if they're all oyster, if you go in a nice place, small place like this, maybe like 15,000, 20,000, something like that. Oh, eggs too. Bap. There's bap inside. Okay. So eggs, oyster, and bap. I see. So many oysters, man. Amazing, man, amazing. For this price, this many, it's good, man, it's good. Okay, so as I was saying, oyster in Italy are kind of a special occasion. You go for it when you have to celebrate something or when you feel like very good and you want to go fancy. But here in Korea, I see price is very cheap and the quantity is a lot. So if it's even delicious, I'm gonna be like amazed. Well, it's nice that there's bap because in every soup in Korea, I never know when there's bap in the bottom or not. Because there's all the soup, so I never understand. And when I pick it up, it comes like tofu, bap, and algae. Every time it's a surprise, man. Let's go for it. Let's bring a piece with bap and oyster. Oh, 2 oyster, man. Look at this, man. 2 oyster, bap, perfect. Perfect. There's some Michelin star restaurant where they do like oyster, you know, kind of sober on other stuff, like fried. There would be even shipmanon meal, like for oyster and some sides. Crazy. Let's try this stuff. I will eat the oyster by itself first. Oh no. Oh man. 맛있어요, 사장님. It's good, man. It's good. The bap gets soaked in the oyster soup. It's good, man. But the quality of the oyster is crazy, man. Oh man. 7,000원? Are you crazy? 미쳤어, man? 7,000원 is crazy for this, man. It's so good, man. It's very, very good quality oyster, man. This is the first go bap that I tried. I'm curious with the egg. I know you put egg everywhere, but good combo, man. Man, it's amazing, man. Very, very good. Is this a usual meal you get like easy between like lunchtime for work? Oh man, lucky Huesa won. Lucky you. Amazing, amazing. The soup is delicious, man. It's so good.
Do you know what part of the body oyster is good for?
No? In many movies, you see oyster like they are aphrodisiac food. It helps with the romance in the bedroom, if you can say that.
이건 아연이 풍부해서
남성 호르몬 테스토스테론 촉진해서 탈모 예방도 된다.
I told you, hair loss. Okay, so in Korea you don't have really problem of hair loss. Nobody's bald in this country. I don't know. Maybe it's kimchi, maybe it's oyster soup, but you never get bald. And you say a lot of iron. Is it good for the? Okay, good. So maybe tonight. Oh man. Oh man. So much oysters, man. No way, man. Amazing. Very good. Very, very good. So, I don't know if you guys know Casanova, but if the oysters are really good, he used to eat like a lot of them. So I guess that's why it was a good Casanova, you know? Oh, man. Can I have another one, man? Can we have...
이탈리아에서는 굴을 어떻게 요리해 먹어요?
Oyster, usually they're left in the shelf. Like they cut in half the shell and they just serve it like that. Usually with other fish and amazing bread. Olive oil, of course, on the side. Some garlic, maybe. No, never in a soup, man. Maybe there is like a fish soup, but it's rare to find oyster in. Because soup usually it means like a pre-meal. So it should be like cheap. So you don't put oyster, which are expensive, in a soup. So usually it's hard to find oyster in a soup because it's very good food that you wanna leave by itself and eat by itself. In a soup, it kind of looks like a wasted, you know? But here, man, it's only like bab and oyster. It's amazing, man.
Do you think people in Italy would like it?
Yeah, man, it's good. It's good. This one is good. This is actually very well balanced dish. The algae are nice, they're not too strong. The bab gets soaked in the soup, which is so good. I don't know about the egg. We probably put something else that I don't come up in my mind now, but definitely not tofu. But yeah, the oyster, the bab, and the soup by itself, it's very healthy and it's very good taste. Very good taste. Like every time I scoop, like there's more oyster and oyster. Maybe they're like 20, 30, 45 oyster. I don't know, man. So many. It's crazy. But if you know the truth, yeah, of course. In Italy, you never get this many oysters here. Look, man, look. You grab two at a time. Two at a time. I feel rich today. Oh my goodness. Please, Italia Saram listening now. You have to try this stuff. It's incredible. It's actually good, man. I would recommend. Next time I make a new friend, I will take him to some oyster restaurant around, so it's warm and it tastes healthy.
How was the oyster?
I thought like oyster made in Korea, you know, cooked somehow that I don't know. Let's see, maybe no flavor, maybe spicy, but this is actually a very good combo of food. Like the bab soaked the soup is amazing. The oysters are very fresh, so tasteful. I never expected. Very, very good. And yeah, the bab mixed with the egg and the algae. At first look, I say, oh, like the usual soup. I try many soup in Korea. We usually well like with pork and something else, but the oyster soup, from now on, if I eat some soup, it's definitely gonna be like oyster stuff because I think it is the best kind of soup Korean can make is with the oyster, bab and soup instead of the usually pork or something like that. Definitely oyster best choice for soup. In Italy, usually oysters are like some kind of delicatessen to eat. It's not very common, but I'm very surprised here in Korea you can get it for such a price in such a normal place and cooked so well. Like normal, they just serve it in 5 minutes. It's amazing. So definitely the ratio of quality and price in Korea way over the top. So you guys are lucky that you can eat oyster during like your West chic or something. It's good for you guys, good for you. In Italy we could never do this. Long time to cook, long time to serve. Maybe in your lunchtime you don't have time to get oyster or you don't have to find don't know how to find a place. They do a good oyster because they usually by the seaside. So if you live like in a city, in the inner center of the country, it's probably like very unlikely to find a good oyster place. So I'm amazed, surprised. Overall, 8 out of 10, man. 8 out, easy. You guys still here? Oh, well, if you're still here and you like the video, please hit the like button and follow this amazing channel for more delicious food experience and more. 감사합니다. 안녕히 계세요 from Leo.